I'm Jonathan from Urban Heat. Been coming here, I don't know, maybe 10 years. My first time was, I don't know if it was after a show or like an after party, but I remember somebody, don't remember who, somebody that was very cool, probably wearing a really cool hat, said we were going somewhere for an after party or something, and I was just transported to some strange time capsule from like post-World War II France. If I could bring anyone here for like a dinner party guest, it's a tie, I think, between Morgan Freeman and Danny Glover. If I could have both of them, that would be amazing. Morgan Freeman just because I feel like I just want him to be my dad. I just want to hear him talk to me. And Danny Glover because same. The last party I was at here, we played a fundraiser. It's called Benefit for, it's this border kindness fundraiser, Benefit for Kids at the Border. And I think I wore really loose, flowy linen pants with like a really tight, like A-shirt tank top. Because you have to like balance. If like one thing is tight, something else should be flowy. I guess, I read that somewhere. I don't think there's anything I would improve on or change about this place. I hope that it stays exactly the same for as long as it possibly can. There's so much about Austin that is just constantly about growth and changing and like updating, and this spot's just, the longer it can stay exactly like this, the better. Okay, so every year there's a big New Year's party, there's a theme. I'm thinking this year should be season 2 of Interview with the Vampire, because it's set in post-World War II France, in Paris. The vampires have a theater company, so it's like very dramatic, and they incorporate their kills into the play and like hypnotize everybody into being okay with it. And the other thing with the plays is that there's a lot of projections. It's all about projections and the actors. So like you could like play with that with like the different tents and having things going on. I don't know. It's a thought. Think about it, write it on the whiteboard, see how it goes. I think probably the first time I came here for a New Year's Eve party was my favorite New Year's Eve party. We've made a habit of coming every year, whether I'm playing somewhere else, like as soon as we're done, we like race over here because this is just the place to be for New Year's Eve. I honestly, at that point in the evening, everything is so crazy that I don't know if I remember the themes, I don't remember like any of the details. It's just an overall like warm memory, which I think that's the important thing. I've never been to France, not yet. Obviously there's French food, so it's got a French thing going on. However, Texas has this spirit and this way of doing things that, I don't know, if I had to say if it's more one or the other, I think they do a really good, Justine does a really good job of blending the two, you know? There's like this like freedom thing here, but in like a good way, you know? Not in like a really icky way. Walking this way? Okay.
Bar or table? Inside or out?
Table. I like to be able to look at people, unless we're like really close. Even then I still want a table so we can same side it. The bar I feel like I want to like hunch over, and like a table I can like lean back. Inside, outside, I always want inside. I want that AC. I'm sorry. It'll be like a nice day, and whoever I'm with will be like, oh my God, it's so nice. We just sit out. No, I don't care. I don't care. I want to be inside. Okay. So if I had my night with the turntable at Justine's, I would probably start with this French synth pop band called Mary Moore that my friend David turned me on to. And probably stick in that kind of world.
What do you dream they'd add to the menu?
Honestly, I don't think they need to add anything. Like, you know what you're getting, like you know what it is, what's here. They have both tartare and crudo, and I'm a little raw boy, so it's perfect. They have a couple of mocktails here, and I super appreciate a mocktail on the menu, but because I used to drink so much beer, I just really like a light, crisp, non-alcoholic beer, and they've got the Stella Artois here, and it's perfect.
All right, what's the craziest thing you've seen happen here?
The craziest thing I've seen happen here, I don't think I can legally talk about.
tell me more about your favorite night.
Okay, to be honest, so earlier I think I said my favorite night was I don't know, I don't remember, but then remembering being in this trailer. So after we had played that benefit show, we came back. This was what we were using as our green room, but at that point the show was over, and so there were just like people in here, and there was like a jam session happening over here, and like the food and drinks were still out, and it was like just the most natural, like beautiful, flowing, crazy, smoking inside type evening, you know? It was like one of those things like, I don't know if I could do it every night of the week, but some part of me like dreams of that, like that being the, you know, it was a beautiful night.
What's the future have in store for you personally and professionally?
I am in a constant state of flux. We were home for 2 months, and I've got 1 more month before we are gone for the rest of the year. Touring the US and then touring Europe for 6 weeks, and just letting that change us, and just, you know, letting the experience be what it is, and not feeling stagnant with that. We have a new record coming out, and just in a really beautiful space right now, really beautiful place, and I'm excited for, I don't know what the future has, you know, but it's got something, and whatever it is, like, I'm ready for it.
Let's go order some food.
What?
Let's go order some food.
Hell yeah. That's what I should have said. What's the future after you professionally? Food in my mouth.